Can you smell that? Smell that? It's that time of the year. It's barn find hunting time because we've got the barn find auction coming up very soon and we need to find ourselves a car. All right, so while we're looking for a project at the moment, let me bring you up to speed with what the barn find auction is all about, because we've done it for 2 years in a row so far at the Adelaide Auto Expo. And the very first year we did it was with Thomas, and he had an FJ40 Land Cruiser, this one. And then last year, remember we had the Combi and we had the little Mazda Ute? Well, we took those to the barn find auction and we had this result.
Here we go, so you start me away. There we go on the Mazda, there we go, it's got ready to go. You two in 200 now, and 2, I got 2 now, 2, take 100 to go from 2, 3, I got 3 now, 3, and 3, I got 3 now, 3, right 4, and 4, I got, oh, it had to happen, I knew it, and 4, I got 4 now, 4, 5, and 5, we got history, 6, and 6, I got 600 now, and 6, 7, and 7, I got 7 now, I got 7, 8, and 9, I got 8, I got 8, and 9, I got 8, I got 8, 9, sir, welcome, and 9, I got 9 in front, and 9, 1,000, he says, and 1,000, 1,000, 1,100 now, and 11, I got 11 now, 11, and 11, I got 11 now, 11, I got 12, he's back harder again, at 12, I got 12 now, 8, at 30, I got 30 now, I got 30, I got 30, you said that last, at 30, I got 30, last chance, at 30, I got 30 now, I got 30, 100, you're all done, you're finished, going, well done, sir, for $1,300, congratulations. All right, there we go, how good is this, hey, a Cheech and Chongmobile. There we go, hey, you're up in smoke in the middle of it, there you go, sitting there all day, put your surfboard somewhere, there we go, it's ready to go for you, there we go, got a little bit of rust, bit of mould, there we go, that's what usually happens while the surfers drive these things around. You start your way on the Combi, what do you reckon? He reckons 3 grand, 3,000 to start, at 330, got 330, got 3,000, I got 3.5 now, at 35, 4,000 now, at 4,000, 4.5, 5,000, I got 5.5, at 5.5, then I got 5.5 now, and 6,000 I've got, at 6,000, I got 6,000, I got 6,000 now, at X250 he says, at 6.5, at 6, 750, at 6, 7 for 7, at 730, I got 7,000 now, at I got 7,000, you're done, at $7,000 is going out the door, you heard it, reserves off, at 7,000 for the first time, 7,000 for the second time, 7,000 third and final time, you're done, you're out, online, 7123, 7,000.
But this year, it's not about me, it's not about Tom, it's about Ruby Grace, because it's Ruby Grace's time to start making a bit of money for her high school car, and we need to find something that people are going to want, we can get it cheap enough, and it's quirky enough that people go, I've just got to have it. So I think I might have found something. So after checking out all the cars here, I've got one. I've picked one up with Ruby's $1,000, and it's a 2-seater. It's a pre-1980 vehicle. It's short wheelbase. It's eco-friendly because it runs on LP gas. It's got a whole lot of retro about it, and it's got a stack of custom touches. And what I'm thinking is, when we take it to the barn find auction with all the other cars that I know that are going to be there, this is going to stand out like a sore thumb. A sore thumb? Yeah, I don't know if everybody's going to like it, but I think it's rad. You ready? Here we go. A 1973 CF Bedford short wheelbase. Check it out, what do you reckon? How cool is this thing? A short wheelbase CF Bedford, and it's got a whole lot of custom touches. Let me take you on the tour. I'll come back to the front in a minute, but have a look at the back here. The back has a tray. I think that's a cut down truck tray. You can see the LPG tank there, and it's also got these rims at the back. Now, it's not normal Bedford style. They are custom 15-inch rims. It's got a huge diff under the back of it. All the bits and pieces, and it's got this cool little side thing that opens here. Let's have a look at that. How does that work? That's all custom made and custom done, and it's got trays, and it's got all this sort of stuff. And when you come up the front, have a look at the front here. This is all Bedford. The cab is 100% Bedford. 14-inch rims on the front. It's got this really cool twin tube front bumper, mesh grille. There's a little bit of rust in it, but it's actually not too bad. And you can see there's no dents or any problems down the side. And inside, well, that's where the custom touches start to begin, because there's a lot of them in here. Check this out. Let's start with the doors. So we've got these cool things over there with chain, and inside, wow, look at the dust. We're not touching any of that. I'll start up the top here. It's got a really cool center console that's been made up there. Look at that, that even works. It's got its own fan club, which is an air conditioner of some description that just blows air. That's about it. Engine cover and seats. Someone spent a fair bit of time here. Cool center console with all sorts of bits and pieces. Over here on the dashboard, you notice that's an EH Holden dash. It's got a couple of interesting gauges and wiring. I'm not touching any of that, because remember, the whole thing about the barn find auction is to leave as much dust and bits and pieces as possible, because that makes it authentic and real. Underneath this massive big center cover here though, you ready? Ta-da! We have got ourselves a 202 Holden motor, and this Holden motor has also got extractors down the side here, and it runs straight LP gas. It's got, someone spent some money. Have a look at the leads, the plug leads, and it's got an overflow. I'll take you around and show you the front, because we get a little bit more of an idea of the engine from the front here. Lift up this little guy here. And you can see somebody has actually spent some money at some time. You've got the IMCO gas mixer right there, which comes up to the air cleaner. That is the motor, 202. And we look inside here, and there's actually a radiator with thermo fans, and it's got, you know, all sorts of cool little custom bits and pieces and so forth on it. So it really is one of those sort of, you know, 80s, 90s custom rigs that someone spent some cash on, and it's probably been let go. But I tell you what, I don't really want to sell it. I really like it. I don't know. There's something about this thing that is really cool. Because it's so short, I've never seen a short one. You only normally see vans and bits and pieces. But you look at the rake on it already, you know, you could put some massive big 15-inch tyres on the backs, really kick the back up 70, get rid of the tray, make it step side. Yeah, it would be a really cool this thing, but that's not what we've got it for. We're going to load this up on our U-Haul trailer. We're going to take it into Adelaide. We're going to take it to the barn find auction. And we're going to put it across the block. What do we get? You're going to find out on the next episode. So make sure you hit like and subscribe and watch this Bedford go to the barn find auction and see what it makes. I can't wait. I cannot wait.